This is a good clip. I think it really is. It's a very touching clip, and I think a lot of men would sympathize, empathize with this one. So, hi, bros. Let's check it out.
What is the most painful thing anyone has ever said to you?
It was definitely what my ex said after we had our closure moment. She said that I was the person that got her out of her depression and got her outside. And then the moment that she realized she had to do that for me, she couldn't, and so she left me. I was in a very dark place. I had a lot of people dying at that time.
How did that make you feel?
Still processing it, yeah. Definitely used and often feel abandoned in that moment. Made me feel like I've had to have everything secure before I get into another relationship, but that's unhealthy for myself.
Why do you think she felt like she couldn't handle it?
Some people just, I don't know, when the going gets rough, that's when you realize who are the real ones in your life.
What did you learn about relationships?
Even the people you love can do some of the worst things to you. You can choose to forgive them or not, but all you got to do is forgive yourself and accept who you are and just keep going.
Can I have your name and where you're from?
My name's Alexander, and I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
What is the most painful thing anyone
You know, it breaks my heart. It really does. This is why I want to build my platform to be someone that actually care about men. I really do. Every man that follows me, every man in this life has, I mean, everyone, right? Everyone, women or men. But it's like we have so much content, so much whatever in social media, in media, period, entertainment stuff that they focus on women. And I'm a big supporter of, yeah, great. I mean, women, they should get support, love, sympathy, all that shit. That's fine. We have very little, in my personal opinion, of anything supporting, sympathizing, empathizing, caring about men. Very little, in my personal opinion. And that's why I want my little corner of the internet to be one creator that cares. Because no one cares about the struggles of men. Nobody. Not even men. It's like that's why I want to build that community where we care, because I can tell you this, you guys has saved me. You guys saved me. Uh, Before, when I was starting this channel, I was going through a dark time of a woman who I thought I loved, and sometimes I think about it, and I probably still do love her, but it's hard. Where she pretty much said that she's fallen out of love with me, even after having kids with me. Even a 2 year sexless relationship. Not even want to kiss me. Definitely doesn't even want to hug me like that. Like no affection. And then continues to say, "Oh, I need money for this. I need money for that. I, I need help with this bill. I need help with this. All these excuses, all these begging, dry begging, all this shit. Like, and I give it. I went in $10,000 of debt to for this woman's surgery because she had eye problems. She was going to lose her eye. I went in debt because I loved her. And she had the audacity to say she's fallen out of love with me. And it broke my heart and it hurt me because I made her my world. I made her my everything. I, I tried to be the best man. It's like when I was growing up, when I was young, I thought I wanted to be a good moral man, but I did mistakes. I made mistakes. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. So I made mistakes and I hated that version of myself. I really did. I hated that version of myself because when I was young, I broke a heart of a woman that I really did love. I broke her heart and I was disgusted with that type of man. I was. So I promised myself that I will be a better man. I will be a better man. And I continue to prove it. I continue to hold myself to it. Hold myself to this morality that I will be a better man. And then to be with a woman that I thought she appreciated it, but then she just took this version of me and shitted on it. And it just I came out of this like very depressed, like seriously depressed. And what, like I said, what helped me out of the depression, what helped me moved on with my life is this community. Is creating this channel, is finding you guys, building the community that I have, small as it is what helps me push forward. It gave me a direction, a purpose in life. And I didn't have one because I was so broken. I was so broken during that time. There, a year about 2 years ago, I was so broken that I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. I had no direction in life. I really didn't. So this channel, I could say, essentially saved my life. This community, you guys, essentially supporting me, caring, watching my shit, watching my no nonsense videos. It saved my life because it gave me a purpose. It gave me a community that what I like to talk to, that I love. It gave me a direction in life where I can focus on, right? I can put my focus on it instead of focusing on my depression, focusing on my broken heart. Instead of focusing on my broken heart, I could focus on this. I could focus on doing something. Okay, so it saved my life. But a lot of men don't have that luxury that you guys have given me. A lot of men don't. And that's why I want to try to grow this community to, give men an outlet to talk, to, have someone to vent your feelings to, um, empathize with other men. Because to be honest, one of the things that helped me is like, I can care about other people. I can care about other people. I can voice my opinions of the struggles of men instead of focusing on my own problems, caring about other people's problems. So, you know, I really, I really am, wholeheartedly humbled and love that there are you guys. I really do. Because again, no one cares about men. No one does. And I want to build that community that actually care about men. We care. We care that we care about the underdogs. We care about the underdogs in life. We do.
Has ever said to you?
It was definitely what my ex said after like we had our closure moment.
Thank you, Chris Brown. Thank you guys. Right?
She said that I was the person that got her out of her depression and got her outside. And then the moment that she realized she had to do that for me, she couldn't. And so she left me. I wasn't a very
It's like that's the thing where I think a lot of men love too hard, and it's it's debilitating a lot of times because a lot of men are. This is the thing where the problem with men, in a sense, that men love too hard. They have no purpose in life. A lot of men have no purpose in life, no direction in life. So what do? They make women. They make women their purpose, their direction in life. So they can provide, protect for women, for the women they love. So they make this woman their life, their whole life. And I did it. I did it. I made this woman my whole life. To only find out this woman destroyed would easily destroyed my world. So I understand the pain of this man.
Very dark place. I had a lot of people dying at that time.
How did that make you feel?
Still processing it. Yeah, definitely like used and often like feel like abandoned in that moment.
And that's why I said, I think one of men's biggest fear is being used. One of men's biggest, I mean, everyone fears that, right? Who wants to be used? But here's the thing where for men, it's not, it's like for women, women have that little, uh, one caveat or one thing is that it's not, they always have the chance to move on to the next. Women are the ones who have an abundance of options. Men, they don't. For me, if I date one woman and break up with her, I don't have another woman right there ready for me. I don't. For women, if they want it, if they allow it, they can jump from man to man to man to man and never have a period of singlehood. For men, it's not the same. It's not the same. So for men, it's harder to get over something because you don't have the chance to. So that's why men really don't want to be used because honestly, they don't want failures of relationship. They don't want to go back into the dating market. They don't want to, feel like they don't want that debilitating feeling.
Made me feel like I've had to have everything like secure before I get into another relationship, but that's unhealthy for myself.
Why do you think she felt like she couldn't handle it?
Some people just, I don't know, when the going gets rough, that's when you realize who are the real ones in your life.
What did you learn about relationships?
Even the people you love can do some of the worst things to you. You can choose to forgive them or not, but all you got to do is forgive yourself and accept who you are and just keep going.
Can I have your name and where you're from?
My name's Alexander, and I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
I do think that men should find other avenues to love, or don't just have one. I don't just have one. Uh, Finding love or direction or guidance in religion, it's fine too. It's not a bad thing, but definitely don't make humans your world. Don't make one singular person your everything. It will be hard a lot of times. I, I'm maybe I'm being jaded, but not the easiest thing. So I just wanted to show this videos that I want to be a bit of open with you guys, vulnerable with you guys, because I want to create that community where we can and we should be vulnerable with each other. I ain't taking your vulnerabilities and attacking you with it. And I don't believe you guys would do that to me. So I want to create a community that we care about each other, right? We can say whatever shit we want. We can joke about it. We can, take jabs, but we understand that, you know what? No, we're brothers. We we care about each other, So I wanted to open up with you guys and also show you that the pain of men, right? Because at the end of the day, I've said this countless times before. No one cares. No one cares. But I want to create a community that people should or people do. People do care. What do you guys think?